What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're on CM42 TV. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine day. And it's a fine day for a reason. That's right, we're about to listen to some more George Strait. If anybody's been following me this year, the whole country music reaction movement has been because of one man, and it is, of course, King George himself. I'm not going to go into the story, I do it every single time. However, he has been a big influence on me in terms of this year, doing the country music reactions and just learning more about country music, discovering new country artists. So I always like to pay tribute to the king. Always love to go back, listen to a bunch of his old stuff, listen to some of his new stuff. He's always posting some live performances on YouTube, or at least the company that he is about posts them. And this is from Vivo. And this is Amarillo by Morning. A recent performance of the last few years anyway, because it is grizzled old vet George, the George Strait that I know. There's something about watching, younger George Strait that's just a bit odd for me, because that's not how I know him. You know what I mean? I got into George Strait in 2011. He was already a grizzled young vet. And it's just, I'm not saying it's bad. I love listening to the pre-grittiness of George Strait when he's just a young, handsome man. But it is just a bit different, It's just like any artist that, you get into and then they look a bit different or they sound a bit different. It's just a bit off-putting, that's all. Let's check this out. Amarillo by Morning, one of my favourite George Strait songs, and his personal favourite song, I believe, that he has ever recorded. And this is live from the Gruene Hall. Don't know where that is, but it was posted literally last week, the 26th of November 2019. So let's check this out now. George Strait, another version of Amarillo by Morning here on CM42 TV. See?
Big in the dance halls.
Just told them that, George. It's big in the dance halls. It's big in the dance halls. Here we go. Amarillo by Morning can be a bit of King George, man. Should be a try not to fucking sing along challenge. See what I mean? Classic vintage George. Love his voice now. Brilliant. Yeah. That's George Strait, ladies and gents. Not only the song, but the look, the nice intimate setting of the gig. Brilliant. Woo! Great lyric. Just fanboy over George Strait all the time. I understand it's quite weird. Judging blind. He's still got it. There's a lad with a violin here. Never lost it, baby. Yeah. San Antonio. Shout out to all my followers and friends and fans in San Antonio. Yeah, the best. Nice, beautiful. Oh, nice carrying on with this lad here. It's Cowboy Bob Alton right there on the front. Nice. Everybody looking at him. Brilliant, waiting for him to finish. Ah, I'll tell you something. So what did we do here on the channel earlier in the year? We did like 3 versions of Amarillo by Morning, the song. And, you know, I obviously at the end of that went, well, the George Strait one is my favourite. But that's like a classic George song, modernised, performed in his current state, just the living legend that is George Strait. And that's not, when it wasn't supposed to be some mad rhyme, but it was. Yeah, man, I just think he's the best. I just don't see anything on YouTube or anything that I dislike, or hear anything in the world that I dislike that is George Strait. All the other videos I've done here on the channel that have been a George Strait song or a George Strait music video, I've said the same stuff because I just love him. I love, you know, the passion, and I love, you know, him being the same guy throughout his whole career. You know, and it is fascinating seeing him grow and just seeing the different generations of George. And I hope you're enjoying it too, because I mean, I keep getting comments saying, let's do more George Strait, and I would, you know, nothing makes me happier, you know, than to watch George Strait and to listen to George Strait and stuff and talk about him. But again, as I say, I do feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. But listen, if we can listen to a George Strait song once a week that I've either not heard or not heard for ages, or that's one of my favourites or I've not seen a live performance of, then I'll do it. Because he is one of my favourite musical artists of all time. And I'm happy to comply here on CM42 TV. Of course I am. So, there we go, ladies and gents. George Strait once again. Amarillo by morning is one of my favourite George Strait songs, and I've done it loads of times here on CM42 TV. So go check out that other video where it's 3 different versions of the song in the one video. It's a lot of fun doing that one. So yes, I'm on social media tweeting about George every so often. Twitter and Instagram at CM42 TV, and subscribe here on the channel for more. Check out the rest of the George Strait and country music videos here on the channel. We love every single one of y'all. Until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, stay safe out there, everybody.